Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dia and this is DiasFrugalLife. Welcome to the channel or welcome back. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, share the video if you think somebody will enjoy it. And I'm gonna give you guys a quickish tour of my van life, minivan, camper van, fall time setup. I don't know what you would call it. How I set it up for fall. I have a storage unit. My trash can is my potty, my emergency potty at night, and I DoorDash to make money. Plus I do YouTube videos. Let's see what else are you guys usually curious about. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so before I continue to fix everything in here, I will show you what my bed consists of now. Okay, so this is what I had before, which this is a sleeping bag, and I have foam toppers inside my sleeping bag just for extra cushion. And then I went ahead and put my trifold right down there. And both of these are on the floor, the van floor. And I've got carpet. Also, I've got a little rug, a little carpet down there. But that's what it is, you guys. Yeah, so before I go ahead and put my bedding and everything, my blankets, pillows, everything like that, I wanted to show you what it's looking like. Okay, now for the nickel tour. Here we go. Okay, up front, I hang my jacket off that backrest, and then I have a couple of duffels, very small duffels. This is where I keep my clothing. And then that one at the bottom is my shower bag, my hygiene bag. And then that is where I put my dirty clothes, plus my 3-gallon refill for my water. And that is it, you guys. I don't have a lot of clothing at the moment because I'm doing the 100-day dress challenge. My sunshade, and then that is a duster. So I just dust my dash and the van on the inside. All right, now back here, these are my makeshift curtains with binder clips and just fabric. I have a mirror here. I was getting myself together, but I just usually end up putting it in the pocket back there. But anyhow, yeah, I have my 12-volt fridge, and yeah, I just hook these binder clips, and with the bungee I can just slide it back and forth as I need. And I kept one of the Coleman camping chairs in the van, the other one's in storage, but it's very comfortable, so sometimes I just push it over there, slide it, get it out of the way. Like I mentioned, I have my fridge here, a very small 12-volt fridge, my kitchenette, my bed right there, very comfortable bed. And then I just lounge around and I sit right there, very comfortable also. I'm setting up the van to be as comfortable and as minimal and eye-pleasing for me, and I really like it that way. I try to keep it as minimal and clear as possible to not have visual clutter. All right, now to the back. I did something similar, which the curtain back there is also fabric, and I have the binder clips, but those just kind of go attached to the plastic part right there. They easily slide in and out of that. That way, if I want to put all my curtains down, I can actually see with my rear view mirror, which I do particularly enjoy that, just for safety. And now that I have this paracord, I can easily slide this curtain also and get it out of the way. Yeah, so I decided to keep one of my portable batteries. I also have a big battery under there, but as far as my portable batteries, I decided to keep that along with the foldable solar panel, a folding little table there. And that is plenty. That is plenty for me. And see how easy that just slides back and forth. And I just tuck everything in. If I want to see out my rear view, that's all I have to do. It's very handy. I can slide it either way. Yeah, it's a very comfortable space for me. Now back here on the side, this cubby, I have a trunk organizer, extension cord, and my jumper cables. Very handy to keep with me. I wanted to figure out what would be the best thing to take with me. I figured if I had to leave my vehicle for whatever reason, I can always take the folding solar panel and the little battery, and that'll keep me afloat, charging whatever necessities I happen to need. But okay, let me get in here and give you an actual little tour of what I have in my kitchen area, in my kitchenette area. And I also kept that at a bare minimum. I have plenty of leg room. I can stretch out and just kind of lounge, especially on days that are not ideal to be outside. I'm going to show you what I have in my kitchenette. Take my shoes off. I like to put them along the edges here by the door. That way when I exit, I know where they are. Also have my sneakers on that side. This right here, this Coleman chair, sometimes also goes right there. Just depends out the way. Sometimes I just toss it on my bed. Just depends what I happen to be doing. Same thing with the clothing bag, my hygiene bag, my laundry bag. I'll put it over here if I need more space when I'm working up there. But most of the time it stays how I'm showing you, except for I made my bed for you guys. All right. So, trash can. Trash can is multi-purpose. People always are curious. During the day, it's a regular trash can. My emergency toilet at night. This right here is where I keep my food, snacks. Just depends what I happen to be craving, what I purchase, what I store. Mostly it's non-perishable with a few fresh fruits or veggies that don't need to be refrigerated. Currently, my fridge is not plugged in. I don't have anything that needs to be refrigerated. Sometimes I do crave things that need to be refrigerated and I'll plug it in. But I prefer to have it with me than not. Okay. I've got a tiny little dustpan and little broom there, along with a roll of plastic bags, small plastic bags that'll fit this little trash can as well. I'll start with this. This is just for my food, like I mentioned. Whatever I happen to see that I feel like eating goes right in here. I purchased this tray. It's an oven tray, and I figured instead of having the plastic like bed trays, TV trays, I went ahead and got an aluminum one because they're more sturdy and they won't break on me if I happen to drop it on accident. So I'll put my cutting board and I'll chop and all that, and if any liquids, juices happen to run off, it doesn't matter because it's got a lip on here, and then I just kind of wipe it down and I just store it right there. Okay, so this one here has, this one has some just in case extra tiny little toothbrush and toothpaste. I have my main one in my hygiene bag up there when I go to the gym. This one's my backup, along with a microfiber towel, an extra little reusable bag if I happen to need one. Most of the time this doesn't get used. I do use the fan on occasion if it's still a little muggy at night, but we're in fall time now, so it's not as bad. And then of course I've got toilet paper, and I've got baby wipes and some tissues here for nighttime whenever I use my trash can as my potty. So that's what I have there. Suction hook where I can put it on any window, or I can take it with me to the gym if I happen to need something. But otherwise I will put it on the window and hang my towel and let it air dry. Okay, let me grab this down here. When I was with my sister, I ended up purchasing one of these microwavable steamer big soup microwavable bowl mug soup thing. So I figured this container here is good for leftovers, but I can also microwave if I happen to be near a microwave. It's pretty handy. You can have a big bowl of soup, I don't know, snacks, oatmeal, whatever. Fits really nice and handy in this deep bowl. It's like a soup bowl. And of course, most of you guys have seen that I have a hot pot. I really like this. I believe it's 1.5 liters or so. It's really big. It's really big. I mean, look at this. If I happen to heat up some soup or some food that I have leftover, I can always put it in here. And anyway, this is pretty good size. It plugs in here. I've got the cord right here for that. And then I decided to keep a mason jar, a 32-ounce mason jar, and I bought a sleeve for it so I can drink from it or have leftovers also. Along with these two, I can store any kind of leftovers if need be, and then put them in my fridge. So these things are multi-purpose, guys, multi-purpose. And then decided to keep the deep plate, I think that's what they call it, which is more like a bowl, but it's wide enough to be also used as a plate. So I figured that's multi-purpose. I can do a big salad, or I can do like a regular plate. Then I have a cutting board. I have a potato peeler and some cooking utensils. I've got a knife, and then my spoon and my fork. And that's what I decided to keep with me. And then I just put it all back in here. There you guys, that's my kitchenette in a nutshell. That's what I decided to keep. I still need to go grocery shopping, obviously, because I have nothing in my fridge. I barely have a couple bananas and 1 apple and a little bit of like breakfast stuff. I definitely need to go grocery shopping. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let me give you a quick view from the front to the back. So I know some of y'all like that. I do too. Yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it in a nutshell. I am keeping the bare minimum, almost extreme minimalist van life setup for fall time. Once it becomes winter time, I may add a few more things, but I think I've already mentioned I am near Coron, not too far from my storage unit. I still have a storage unit, and I have more than plenty of what I need. I just don't want to crowd the van, so I decided to keep a storage unit and keep most of my things there, especially now that I don't have the cot with me. I decided to not use a cot and just put my bed on the van floor, which is very comfortable for me actually. I prefer it that way. The only thing is I don't have under bed storage, so I can't keep those extra just in case items, but that's okay. That's okay. If I happen to need something, I'm near Cora, and like I mentioned, not too far from my storage unit. If I need something, I'll go get it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching Dia's Frugal Life. I'm Dia, and if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe for more future videos. Hit that thumbs up, put a comment on there, all that good stuff. You can also join the channel and become part of our coffee club. Thanks for all your love and support. Bye guys.